Hello from my feet. So today we are working on the playroom / office. We have a storage problem. There's not enough of it, and so there is a lot of clutter. There are a few things that I would love to change in future, but we're just going to start with a feature wall today. So basically we have this unit here which has a few toys and stuff in it, and a wall to hang their art and everything. And then this is where it gets devastatingly unorganized. You'll remember a little while ago I did a little video shopping my home decor. So that's all the stuff that I don't have anywhere to put. So I'm going to have to find a place for that. But for now I'm just going to move everything. I'll show you what the plan is. And then we've got this cupboard which I need to organize to like sort all of this stuff and put it in. I don't actually know what's in there. It's just stuff that's been shoved in there. My sewing machine that needs to be fixed, and the kids' book bin which has books and Lego and all sorts in it. The plan is today I'm going to move this out over there, and I'll probably move this out too. I'm going to move my desk to this side probably, and organize all of this. And then I've got some beautiful peel and stick wallpaper that we're going to do on this wall. I'm not going to bother, so the rest of the room is eventually going to be painted white, but I'm not going to bother painting that wall before I put peel and stick wallpaper on, because I feel like that would be a waste. And if I do change it in future and remove the peel and stick wallpaper, I'll have more than enough paint to paint that wall too. So that's the plan. This should go pretty quickly, but I don't know. Yeah, anyway, we'll see. We will see. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say is that my plans in future are to, I'm still kind of working out the overall plan, but I'd love to do some sort of cupboard or cabinet or something in that corner or along this wall. I would also potentially love to do a barn door here, because this door opening up this way, yeah, takes up a bit of space. So maybe, we'll see. Some sort of storage either here or maybe on this wall. And then I want to do a big floating desk, and like 2 big shelves that span the whole width of the wall, depending if there's a cabinet there. But yeah, some shelving and a nice big desk, because in the future we may be homeschooling, so it would be nice, and potentially even to run another section of desk under the window, or maybe some storage. I'm still playing around with the ideas in my head, but that's kind of the idea that I want to go for. So I would probably pass this desk on to my husband and maybe make a space for this cupboard. I don't know, but yeah, just for like more storage and more space, and something that's not as cluttered as this. I would prefer something more streamlined and simple. So that's the idea. Let's do a time lapse and clean this place up. So some issues I'm going to encounter along the way. I have to start with this side of the wall first, and as you can see we've had to make a huge hole in the wall, so that we could put our modem for the internet, or our router, whatever you want to call it, on the other side of the wall so that it could reach for the rest of the house. We also have the cables running down and around and over there, because that's where the internet box was installed. So it's not ideal. I'm gonna have to work around it. It drives me crazy, but anyway, it is what it is. So I think what I'm gonna have to do over here, as I said, eventually I will have some sort of storage here, so that will be hidden. For now I'm just gonna wallpaper around it and hope for the best. And then just put this cupboard back in front of it for now. I just want to say a huge thank you to Wallpaper Online for kindly gifting us this wallpaper. We really love it, and I think it's an amazing product that everyone should try. If you go and have a look on Wallpaper Online's website, you'll see that they offer free delivery and they have a huge selection of loads of different prints and patterns and all different styles. They even have a huge kids range, which is really adorable. And I personally love all the florals that you'll see here. And I went for something that was quite simple but quite girly, this pink floral pattern. And they've got this really cool tool where you can just put in the dimensions of your space and it automatically calculates how much you'll need, which is really handy. So according to the instructions, I'm supposed to draw a level line from top to bottom of the wall to kind of mark where I'm going to go with the edge of the wallpaper. But I decided to take a bit of a shortcut and just stick up the first few centimeters and then check that it was running level. And this actually worked quite well. It's a little bit easier if you are in a hurry and if there's only one of you and you need to get the job done quickly. So just a little tip. Then I simply used a credit card to just make sure that it was smoothed out properly. And even though our walls are slightly textured, it stuck perfectly and it looks amazing. So I'm super impressed with this wallpaper. And it definitely is something that I would recommend doing with a second person, just to like help make sure that everything's straight and to help the process go a little bit quicker. But as you can see, it is totally doable by yourself. I managed to get this done in one day, which I wasn't sure I would be able to do. So I'm pretty impressed. As you can see, I just cut off the wallpaper at the hole and just measured kind of the rough size of the hole so that I could make a notch in the other piece, which worked really well. It's definitely not perfect, but I do plan on this always being hidden behind something, so I'm not too worried about it being 100% perfect, but it is seamless enough that it won't be super noticeable. almost done. I need to still set up everything properly and move all the other stuff back in. It's chaotic out there. This is kind of a good way to envision what it would look like. So I want to do raw wood shelves and a desk. So I think that's a good, it's good to see the wood against the wallpaper to see how it matches. So I think I'm going to do that. Natural wood, and yeah, then eventually I need to paint everything else white so that it goes, because this is quite a cool toned white, and you can see it needs to be with like a fresh, crisp, neutral white, not too yellow. And then that's basically it. So I don't know when part 2 will be here. This is a realistic makeover because not everyone has the budget to just, and it's done. So anyway, as you can see, it has taken me most of today. We were out for a little bit and then the kids have been home. So at some point I would love to take the carpet up and put in the laminate flooring in here too with like a big rug, but baby steps. Gives me so much anxiety looking at all this mess. Anywho, all right. I'll chat to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you so much once again to Wallpaper Online for gifting us the wallpaper. I can't wait to eventually bring my office dreams to life. So stay tuned for that in part 2.